Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So to finalize this, or however you want to say it in English, we need a streak functionality. Now, it's going to be a little tricky, but it's not very complicated. It's really simple once you understand it. And don't worry, I'm here to try to help you out as much as possible. So we need this feature here. So basically, the functionality that we are trying to create is going to walk backwards from today through the habits checking dates, counting how many consecutive days you kept it up, right? So it's going to go backwards and it's going to count how many days it has been, we kept a streak, and it's going to put that number here. So yeah, let's go, and first let's create a function, and I'm going to do that all the way up here, right? As one of this is like a little helper function. So I'm going to call this get streak, and we're going to get the habit and today, because we're going to use this function somewhere else. So let's start with the has functionality here. So let's go here. This has variable is going to collect all the check-in dates for this habit into a set. All right. So this is just because it's super fast, right? So sets in Python are amazing. So we're gonna set this to be, let's go ahead and do the function here so it doesn't confuse you, right? So we'll do for C in habit check-ins. All right, remember that we are able to do this, all right? And then what we do is in the back here, we'll say checking date, right? Well, the C dates for having check-ins, we have the check-in, that specific check-in date there, all right? So anyway, this is a function, so we need that colon there. But anyway, so you see what I'm actually doing, right? We have each check-in right here, the date at least. So let's go and initialize some values here. We're gonna set this to 0, the S to 0, and today to today, right? And to this variable. The S stands for streak, okay? This is gonna be the streak count. So what we can do here, we can say while D, right, which is gonna be the today, the date, in has, right? So basically what we're doing here, we're saying, hey, listen, this will count how many consecutive days we find starting at 0, right? That's the S. The D starts as today. And here we're going to say, as long as the current date, right, is in the set of check-ins, which is right here, keep counting. So that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to say, we're going to increment this guy here, and we're going to say plus, and then 1. We're going to increment the checking, the streaks, and we're going to, well, we already have delta, so we don't need to import it. And here, what we're going to do in here, we're going to, let me see, we're going to move back 1 day, right? So we're going to decrement, all right? So we're going to say time delta, because we have that there. I was going to import it. That's what I was actually thinking. If I imported this on top, but we were using this before, so it has to be imported on top. So that's why I actually stopped for a minute. I was thinking about that. And then here, we're going to return that streak so we can use it just like that. All right. So now, where do we actually use this function? Let's go into the index right here. This is where we're going to be sending this stuff in. All right. Right there. Very, very, very cool. All righty. Yeah. So let's go here, and we're going to say streaks, and we're going to make this a dictionary. And let's go here. We're going to say, we can grab the H, the habit ID, actually, habit ID. Let's do the for loop here so it doesn't get confused, all right? So we're going to say for H in habits, actually. Let's do H so it doesn't confuse you. So we're gonna loop through the habits that we got right here. And let's say we want the ID of this. And that is going to be, we're gonna get this function that we created called getStreak, like this. And we're gonna pass in that habit, and we're gonna pass in today. Simple as that. And now we get streaks up here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pass that in, streaks. And now we can find this in the, we can actually put this in the template. So let's see what we got streaks. There we go. So right here, we can actually put this in here. All right. So yeah, so we'll say streaks. And this one here would be habit ID, just like that. Now let's check that out real quick. Refresh. And oh, one thing that I forgot to do here was to use Ginger. Alrighty, refresh, and now you can see that that actually works. You can see that how we get the count for that streak. All right, now one thing to keep in mind here, the streak is not gonna work if I choose all the dates here, because it has to start from today, right? So it needs to know that, hey, listen, yeah, you know, today it finished today. So I was doing, let's say for example, this is how it would work, right? I started Sunday, Monday I was doing my studies, Tuesday I was doing my studies, and I finished it today. So I got a streak of 4 days in a row. All right. So here for coding, I've been doing it all week until today, and I got a streak of 7. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys, right? So this is working really good, and hopefully you guys understood this a little bit. I was a little bit, I was thinking outside the box here. I was gonna do something else so you guys understand it in a different way. So while I was explaining this to you, I was thinking, and I was pausing to see if I could explain it in a different way. But anyway, you can go ahead and go back on the video, but this is very simple, guys. If you break this down, you can also do a print statement here and you know, create a route for testing and just test each of these values to see where they are at that particular moment. And you can see how everything is put together. You can take it apart. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We got to jump into more advanced things later on. I'm creating a really cool application. I want to show you guys how to do. And so you need to finish this course first, and I'll jump and put this in the description for the next one. All right, guys? I'll see you in the next lecture.